Direct from the Bob Bullock Texas State History Museum, it's the Texas Quiz Show. The quiz show about all things Texas for all Texas middle school students.
Welcome to the Texas Quiz Show, the academic competition about all things Texas, brought to you by the Texas State Historical Association, the Texas General Land Office Save Texas History Program, the Texas Almanac, and the Summerfield G. Roberts Foundation. This program was made possible in part by a grant from Humanities Texas, the state affiliate of the National Endowment for the Humanities. I'm your host, Rick McCaslin. Our thanks go out to our good friends here at the Bob Bullock Texas State History Museum and the Texas Spirit Theater. Let's give a big round of applause for our contestants, our hosts, and our sponsors. This is the first preliminary round of the Texas Quiz Show Championship. This is part of a single elimination tournament to determine which Texas middle school knows Texas best. Throughout the competition, I will ask a series of different questions in each round. The first team to buzz in gets 10 seconds to answer the question. If Team 1 answers the question incorrectly, then Team 2 gets the opportunity to steal the question and answer it themselves. The only time these rules change will be on the final round when the teams will alternate turns answering questions. Questions will be worth different point values in each round. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yes, sir.
Great. The two teams competing in this round are Stell Middle School and Fort Hancock Middle School. From Stell Middle School, we have Carlos Cisneros, Daniela Sierra, and Cristina Isabel Sanchez. Round of applause. And of course, the rest of the team is here with their coach, Martin Leal. And now from Fort Hancock Middle School, we have Roger Estrada, Blasa Arenas, and Cesar Rodriguez. And again, the rest of the team is here with their coach, Jerry Booth. We'll get to know our contestants better later in the show. Let's give our teams again a big round of applause. And now let's get started with the first round, the lightning round. First one of the day, always a good one. In this round, each question is worth 10 points. And remember, you get 10 seconds to answer. Teams, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Audience, are you ready? Let's begin the Texas Quiz Show. This is round one. First question. The Spanish name of the Texas town Nopal means what in English? Stell?
Cactus.
Yes, that is correct. Next question. What is the largest marine life theme park in the world?
SeaWorld.
Correct. Next question. What city did Spanish explorers look for as a result of Cabeza de Vaca's report?
Cibola.
Correct. Question 4. What political party was in the majority in the U.S. Congress during Reconstruction? Stell?
Republicans.
Correct. Question number 5. The area around what Texas city is called Sun Country because of having over 300 days of sun a year? Stell?
May you please repeat the question?
The area around what Texas city is called Sun Country because of having over 300 days of sun per year?
The Metroplex.
Not correct. Fort Hancock?
May you please repeat the question?
The area around what Texas city is called Sun Country because of having over 300 days of sun per year?
The heart of Texas?
Not correct. El Paso. Think of a hot, dry place. Number 6. Who is Texas's male U.S. Senator who has served since 2002?
May you please repeat the question?
Who is Texas's male U.S. Senator who has served since 2002?
Philemon Villa.
Not correct. Fort Hancock? May as well take a guess.
We got John Cook.
John Cornyn. Question number 7. Why did many farmers switch from growing cotton to corn and wheat during the Civil War? Stell?
May I please repeat the question?
Why did many farmers switch from growing cotton to corn and wheat during the Civil War?
To prevent it from being taken away by the Confederacy?
No. Interesting guess. Fort Hancock?
On the ships, so whenever they shoot to the ship, it won't like do anything to it, like resist, like protect.
I think I know what you're saying, and that's not correct. To avoid the blockade. No, it was simply to feed the troops. They can't eat cotton. Imagine that. Question number 8. In what branch of the military did the gunman of the 1966 University of Texas massacre, Charles Whitman, serve?
The Air Force?
Not correct. Fort Hancock?
US Army.
Not correct. The Marines. That ends the first round of the Texas Quiz Show. And the score is Fort Hancock Middle School 0, Stell Middle School 40 points. Now for a little more information about our contestants. From Stell Middle School, we have Carlos, Daniela, and Christina. Daniela enjoys vacationing at Six Flags San Antonio. What do you like most about it, Daniela?
The rides.
Are you a roller coaster person?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Carlos, I see your favorite moment in Texas history was when we signed the Declaration of Independence for Texas. Why is that?
Well, I just feel that the signing of the Declaration of Independence meant that there was no going back now for Texas, and that we took a right step in the right direction to become part of the U.S. as we are today.
Good answer. Christina, you have an interesting Texan for a hero, William Barrett Travis. What is it about him that you like so much?
I thought he was very brave in the role that he played.
Thank you. Those were excellent answers. Now for our other team from Fort Hancock Middle School, we have Roger, Blasa, and Caesar. Blasa's favorite Texas food is Angie's Burgers. Why are they your favorite burgers?
Well, in the far west Texas, if you stop by Fort Hancock, there's a place called Angie's Burgers, and they were famous in the newspaper and the Geographic, I believe, in the 1990s. I'm not sure, but the burgers are real good, and we go like there every Friday.
I'll put it on my list of places to go. I do like restaurants. Roger loves to play football with his family. Why is that?
It's just my favorite sport.
Do you win?
Yes.
Okay, good. Our last contestant is Caesar, whose favorite place to vacation is Austin, Texas. Why is that your favorite place?
Because it has a lot of entertainment. It has a lot of sightseeing.
Yeah. Austin is a great place, isn't it? Thank you for sharing those interesting facts about yourselves. Now for more quiz show action, let's get back to the show and we'll move into round 2. Celebrate Texas is a series of 60-second video presentations from well-known Texans that recall many outstanding accomplishments made by other Texans. In this clip, actor Luke Wilson tells us about a particular time in the life of the late Texas racing legend Carroll Shelby that cemented Shelby's place in automotive racing history. After the video, a question will be asked. You will have 10 seconds to write down your answer, then you will be asked to hold up your answer. Instructions clear? Okay. Let's roll the video.
When you grow up in Texas, you like things fast. I'm talking cars here, and no one ever built one faster than fellow Texan Carroll Shelby. A one-time chicken farmer, he lived in Dallas when he first developed his taste for speed, first as a driver, then as a car maker. In 1966, Henry Ford II asked Carroll Shelby to build a car that could win Le Mans and unseat the Italians. It was America's finest hour in international racing. Shelby's Ford GT40s beat Ferrari and finished 1, 2, 3. He went on to design the Cobra and the Shelby Mustang. And now, in his 80s, he's still at it today. He might be a little older, but his right foot, still heavy.
Okay, this is a 20-point question which is available to both teams if you answer the question correctly. And here's the question. After the first automobiles made their way into Texas, the Texas legislature passed a bill requiring all drivers to have a driver's license by April 1, 1936. Those caught driving without a license were subject to a $200 fine, which is equivalent to more than $3,000 in today's money. At what age were Texans allowed to take this test to receive their driver's license? Okay, hold up your cards and let me see what you've got. Fort Hancock has 17 years on their card, and Stell Middle School has 16 years on their card. Y'all are both way too generous. We were meaner back then. You had to be 18 years old to get your driver's license in 1936. So nobody got the 20 points. By the way, for more information regarding the Celebrate Texas program, please visit their website at celebratetexas.tssa. At the end of the Celebrate Texas round, the score is Stell Middle School 40 points, Fort Hancock Middle School 0 points. Moving on to round 3. In this round, the questions are worth 10 points. Remember, you have 10 seconds to answer the question. Contestants, fingers on the buzzers, and let's get started. Again, round 3. Question number 1. Apaches used the mashed leaves of what irritating plant to cure ringworm?
May you please repeat the question?
Apaches used the mashed leaves of what irritating plant to cure ringworm?
Poison ivy?
Correct. Let's move on to round 3. In this round, the questions are worth 10 points. Remember, you have 10 seconds to answer the question. Contestants, fingers on the buzzer. Let's get started. First question. During the yellow fever epidemic of 1839, what did Ashbel Smith taste to prove that yellow fever is not contagious? Stell?
Can you please repeat the question?
During the yellow fever epidemic of 1839, what did Ashbel Smith taste to prove that yellow fever is not contagious?
Beef?
Not correct. Fort Hancock for the steal.
Fruit.
Repeat the question.
No, fruit. Fruit.
Food?
Fruit. Like a fruit?
Like fruit, got you. Not correct. Close, though. It might have contained fruit. The answer was vomit. I don't write them, folks. I just read them. Next question. What chain of retail stores was founded by Brownsville native Charles Tandy? Stell?
Can you please repeat the question?
What chain of retail stores was founded by Brownsville native Charles Tandy?
H-E-B?
Not correct. Hancock for the steal? Fort Hancock?
Can you repeat the question?
What chain of retail stores was founded by Brownsville native Charles Tandy?
Food markets?
Not correct. Radio Shack. Next question. Charles Goodnight is credited with the invention of what apparatus for a hungry cowboy? Stell?
Can you please repeat the question?
Charles Goodnight is credited with the invention of what apparatus for the hungry cowboy?
I'm gonna go with a wild guess here. Beef?
Not correct. Fort Hancock? Charles Goodnight is credited with the invention of what apparatus for the hungry cowboy? Throw us a guess.
Saddle? Saddle?
The saddle? No. The chuck wagon. Next question. When another hurricane hit Galveston in 1915, what new feature helped to save lives and property?
The seawall.
Correct. Next question. What oil strike marked the beginning of a significant oil industry in Texas?
Spindletop.
Spindletop is correct. Okay, next question. What nationally famous soft drink was invented at Waco's Old Corner Drugs?
Dr. Pepper.
Correct. Well done. After round 3, our score is Stell Middle School 70 points, Fort Hancock Middle School 0 points. Applause. As you can see, this is the Texas Almanac round. We're going to show you an image on the side screens, here and here, right and left. The Texas State Historical Association plays a key role in developing the Texas Almanac, a biennially published reference work providing information for the general public on the history of the state and its people. One of the regular features involves images found in the photo archives of the Texas Almanac. The following image has been pulled from the most recent volume of the Texas Almanac. Can everyone see the image clearly? That would
Yes,
be
sir.
the Texas Almanac. Yes. Now, after the image appears, on which the question will be based, I will ask the pertinent questions, such as where it is, what it is, etc. You will then have 10 seconds to write your answer on a card. When time is up, I will ask you to hold up your answer. This is a 25-point question, which is available to both teams if you answer the question correctly. Teams, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Audience, are you ready? Then let's play the image round. The question is, what Native American tribe was pushed out of Roberts County, an area of the northeast panhandle, by the Comanches in the early and mid-1800s? Remember to write your answer on your card. Okay, please hold up your answers. Okay, Fort Stell Middle School, Caddos is your answer, and that is not correct. Fort Hancock Middle School, your answer is the Apache, and that is correct. Congratulations, Fort Hancock Middle School. You answered correctly and earned the 25 points. Apache Indians were pushed out of Roberts County by the Comanches in the early and mid-1800s. So at the end of the image round, the score is now Stell Middle School 70 points and Fort Hancock Middle School with 25 points. Round 5. Our next round is sponsored by the Texas General Land Office and is presented by Commissioner Jerry Patterson, the Commissioner of the Texas General Land Office. After the video, a question will be asked. You will have 10 seconds to write down your answer, and then you will be asked to hold up your answer. Okay, roll the video.
I'm Texas Land Commissioner Jerry Patterson, and I'm standing in the historic archives of the Texas General Land Office in Austin. The Land Office is a special place for Texas history. Our archives protect documents that tell the story of Texas land, including thousands of maps and surveys dating back hundreds of years, and documents from Texas heroes like Stephen F. Austin and David Crockett. I'd like to invite you to visit the Land Office and see these treasures for yourself. Learn more about the Land Office Save Texas History program at savetexashistory.org. And now here's the question. During the Texas Revolution, the defenders in the Alamo fell into one of two categories: regular soldiers of the Texas Army and volunteers. One officer was the commander of the regular soldiers, while another man was elected leader of the volunteers. Both men shared command responsibilities at the Alamo until one became ill and bedridden. The other man then became the overall commander. Which Alamo commander was in charge of volunteers?
Okay, contestants, you have 10 seconds to write your answer on a card starting now. Roll the video for the correct answer.
The answer is James Bowie. Bowie is one of the most notable figures from the Texas Revolution. At the Alamo on February 13th, Bowie and William Barrett Travis worked out a compromise, giving Travis command of the regulars, Bowie command of the volunteers, and both men joint authority over garrison orders and correspondence. On February 23rd, Bowie and Travis learned that approximately 1,500 Mexican soldiers were advancing on San Antonio de Bejar. The next day, Bowie collapsed, ending his active participation in commanding the garrison. He was killed at the Alamo along with the 188 other Alamo defenders.
Okay, teams, please hold up your cards. Stell Middle School had put down William B. Travis, close but not correct. And Stephen F. Austin was the answer from Fort Hancock, also close but not correct. So no one got the 25 points from this video round. Now it's time for round 6. Questions in this round are worth 20 points. Again, remember that you have 10 seconds to answer. Teams, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Audience, are you with us? Round 6. Question 1. What presidio that later became a capital of Spanish Texas did Aguayo found in 1721?
Can you please repeat the question?
What presidio that later became a capital of Spanish Texas did Aguayo found in 1721?
San Antonio de Bejar.
Not correct. Fort Hancock?
Can I repeat the question?
Yeah. What presidio that later became a capital of Spanish Texas did Aguayo found in 1721? Answer, please.
Brazil?
Los Adayas. Next question. Near what Texas city is much of the world's helium produced? Fort Hancock.
Galveston?
Not correct. For the steel,
Can you please
Stell?
repeat the question?
Near what Texas city is much of the world's helium produced?
Houston.
Not correct. It's Amarillo. Next question. What cavern near Burnett is rumored to have been the hideout of outlaw Sam Bass?
Longhorn Caverns.
Correct. Next question. Where is the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library located? Stell?
Could you please repeat the question?
Where is the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library located?
Houston?
Not correct.
Austin? Austin?
Not correct. College Station. It's over at A&M. What is the name for the series of lakes formed by 6 dams on the Colorado River? Stell?
Can you please repeat the question?
What is the name for the series of lakes formed by 6 dams on the Colorado River?
The lakes.
There's a key word missing there.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. What is the name for the series of lakes formed by 6 dams on the Colorado River?
Plainview Lakes.
Not correct. The Highland Lakes. Next question. What is the predominant form of city government in Texas? He had it. Stell.
Can you please repeat the question?
What is the predominant form of city government in Texas?
Republic?
Not correct. Fort Hancock.
Can you repeat the question?
What is the predominant form of city government in Texas?
Democrat.
Council manager. What governor was the only candidate to beat Sam Houston in an election in Texas?
Marabou B. Lamar?
Not correct. Hancock, Fort Hancock.
Can you repeat the question?
What governor was the only candidate to beat Sam Houston in an election in Texas?
Santa Ana.
Interesting guess. No, Hardin Runnels, just before the Civil War. Question number 8. Who was the Austin boarding house owner credited with shooting a cannon at Texas Rangers as they tried to remove government documents during the Archives War?
Can you repeat the question?
Who was the Austin boarding house owner credited with shooting a cannon at Texas Rangers as they tried to remove government documents during the Archives War?
Pass.
Pass. Stell?
Anson Jones?
Interesting guess. Angelina Eberly. And if y'all want, while you're here, you can go see a statue of her out on Congress Avenue. She's still got her cannon with her, so be careful. That concludes round 6 of the Texas Quiz Show. The score is now Stell Middle School 90 points, Fort Hancock Middle School 25 points. Applause. We have a new feature this year. This year, the Texas Quiz Show is introducing a segment that has involved hundreds of 4th graders statewide. 4th graders wrote questions on all things on Texas history, submitted them to the TSHA for this segment. Chase Cromer from Fort Worth wrote a question that was chosen for today's competition. This is a 30-point question, which is available to both teams if you answer the question correctly. Remember that you have 10 seconds. Teams, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Audience, are you ready? Remember, this is an answer that you write down. What phrase was added to the Texas Pledge in 2003? Contestants, you have 10 seconds to write your answers. Okay, hold up your answers, please. One state under God, Stell, that is correct. Of the United States of America, Fort Hancock, that is not correct. So, congratulations, Stell. You answered correctly, and you earned the 30 points. That concludes round 7 of the Texas Quiz Show. The score is now Stell Middle School 120 points, Fort Hancock Middle School 25 points. We're now headed into the final round, the crucial round, the category round. In this round, we have 6 questions in 6 different categories, as shown on the board, to your right and to your left. The categories are history, politics, economics, weather, geography, sports, and entertainment. Each team will have the opportunity to choose a category and 10 seconds to answer the question from that category. If Team 1 makes a wrong answer or exceeds the 10-second limit, Team 2 will have the opportunity to answer the question correctly. Remember, these questions are worth a lot of points. First question your team chooses is worth 20 points. The second is worth 30. The third is worth 40 points. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Audience, are you ready? Teams, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stell Middle School, you're in the lead, so you can choose your category.
Politics.
Okay, for 20 points, this is your question. What Texas billionaire headed an education commission that resulted in 1980s legislation that included no pass, no play? Timer. Time's up.
We're gonna go with just a pass.
Okay. Fort Hancock for the steal.
Pass.
Ross Perot. How soon they forget. Okay. Fort Hancock Middle School. Choose a category for 20 points.
Sports and entertainment. Sports.
Sports and entertainment? Got it. The Fort Worth Cats belong to what professional baseball league? Do you have an answer for me?
Emily?
Not correct. Stell?
We're gonna go with MLB, Major League Baseball.
Not correct. The Texas League. All right, Stell Middle School for 30 points, pick a category.
Weather.
Clouds can be seeded with silver iodide or dry ice to produce what? Do you have an answer?
Acid rain.
Not correct. Fort Hen?
Fog?
Not correct. Just plain rain, not acid rain. Okay. Fort Hancock Middle School for 30 points. Pick a category.
History.
One of my favorites. In 1862, men in North Texas loyal to the Union were executed for treason in an episode that became known as what? Do you have an answer for me?
Hanging?
Not quite complete an answer. It's Stell Middle School.
The massacre.
The correct name is the Great Hanging, or some call it the Great Hanging at Gainesville. So, close. All right. Stell Middle School for 40 points. Pick one of the remaining two categories.
Geography, please.
Geography it is. Which Texas town was named for its lack of trees? Answer?
Treeless.
Good guess. Not quite there. Fort Hancock for the Steel.
El Paso?
El Paso? No, not correct. Treeless wasn't a bad guess. The name of the town is No Trees. So close. And the remaining category for 40 points for Fort Hancock Middle School is the economy. So you ready? Sure. What was sold by cities and counties to raise money for building railroads by promising to repay the amount plus the paid interest?
Lumber?
Not correct. Stell?
Land.
Not correct. Bonds. The state could sell or give land. Cities and counties couldn't give land. They had to sell bonds. So now, that's it, everyone. The final score of this round of the Texas Quiz Show is Stell Middle School with 120 points, Fort Hancock Middle School with 25 points. Our winner is Stell Middle School. Congratulations from all of us here at the Texas Quiz Show. Our congratulations go to Coach Martine Leal and all the students of Stell Middle School. Congratulations to Coach Brooke. And congratulations to Coach Jerry Booth and all the students of Fort Hancock Middle School. Woo! Let's have a big round of applause for all of our amazing competitors. As well they should. They came a long way, all of them, to be here. We want to thank our sponsors, the Texas State Historical Association, the Texas General Land Office Save Texas History Program, Humanities Texas, the Texas Almanac, and the Summerfield G. Roberts Foundation. Let's have a special round of applause for the Bob Bullock Texas State History Museum. For the Texas Quiz Show, I'm Rick McCaslin.